Hello and welcome back to more Sonic Colors on the Nintendo DS. Last time we went through Tropical Resort.
Now we're going through Sweet Mountain, as I said, so...
You know, I was really planning on doing Starlight, but fine, since you're going to be so stubborn about it.
Yay! I actually thought he was going to go to Starlight. Look it, there's Jello.
Touch a Wisp. Ooh, I mean, this actually has burst, which would be really good anyway. So
Touch the Wisp.
It was actually a good call. I mean, actually, if it works that way, then shouldn't I just come here and then immediately leave, go to Starlight, and then go back again?
Might as well if it works. Hey, Yacker, who's that?
Yacker says he's a friend. He's the Red Wisp. Yes, I'm changing Tails' voice. I'm not doing that again.
Oh my god, he turned into, what's her name from our other LP? I can't remember names right now.
I mean, Tails usually has a female voice actress anyway. Who cares? They can sound feminine.
You know who I'm talking about, but I can't remember names.
Whatever, doesn't matter. I can't... Oh, that's still Tails. I guess there's all sorts of wisps out there, huh?
Yeah, he looks and moves nothing like Yacker. What are you talking about? They're both bobbing up and down.
Yeah, they're both... Exactly. He's saying red burst, I don't really know what that means. Oh, he's flashing again! The horror! I got you down a bit further than I should. So if Yogi sounded quiet in the last video, and possibly even the last several videos, that is why, and he should sound normal again. So,
Whoa.
Yeah, the power of flame, he says. Now you can use it too.
Nice, that sounds fun. Maybe I'll go singe off eggs, man. Eggman's lucky, ugly mustache. I can read.
You, the tutorial, obviously. Need to do more Tails voice. Although it won't be nearly as bad anymore.
Now.
Yeah. Alright, I'll explain what Redburst just said. Redburst isn't like most other wisps. He says he's a colored wisp with special powers. When you take a colored wisp into your body, he can make use of that power too, Sonic. Yeah, we know that already. Boosting. The gauge at the top left will tell you whether you can use it. It also says only one colored wisp will fit in the gauge at once. So to use this power again, you'll need to free another one. Okay, touch a capsule and free the red burst. Rain wisps, touch capsule. Okay, yeah, sure. Easy enough. Great job, Sonic! You literally ran forward. If red bursts in your gauge, you can hit the X button to transform. Why don't you give it a whirl? Transform with X. Yay. Great job, Sonic! That's how we literally just pressed X and moves forward on its own. Press and release B-A-Y-X to jump while setting off explosions. Press and release B-A-Y-X again mid-jump to jump again. Sky's the limit thanks to Red Burst. Okay, hit for the checkpoint. Burst jump with face buttons. Again, he's moving forward on its own. I did it. Oh, I actually had to move forward that time. Great job, Sonic! You keep pressing the face buttons held down long enough. Has a huge explosion when you release it. Yeah, I know, I already did that. Oh, I bet I'd really clean up nearby enemies. Try taking those bad guys out with a big explosion.
Hey, the bad guys, what did the bad guys ever do?
I don't know.
So that means murder?
Okay, I guess I don't have to kill them all. That was some blast.
That was some blast. Oh, never mind. I'm disappointed. I thought they said that was a blast.
Apparently only Red Burst can break some things. I bet if you use one near a boss, this major damage. This new power should be a huge help saving other wisps. Better get back to work on that. You can now use the Red Burst.
Might as well go check out your...
I know, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to Starlight to see if I get one right away. Yup!
Rocket!
It was a good call. Touch a wisp.
There's only one wisp. Why doesn't it say touch the wisp?
Okay, this one's actually a bit tougher to hit. Okay. It goes really fast there. I
was gonna say you could just spam click if you want.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Like, things that go that
What's this
fast.
orange guy's deal? Is he mad? He doesn't even look mad.
I like you can still see Burst there on the bottom just floating.
I think you're gonna start seeing them all now.
It's great.
He looks like he's seen the end of days.
He's got a short fuse, but he's not mad now. I think he's a real terror when he's mad, just like a certain red friend.
Hey, Knuckles! I don't know this guy at all. Sorry, I don't know. This guy looks even more dangerous to me.
You know how to read.
Oh, no. I read it correctly. I just wanted to make a little quip. Oh, we're flashing again.
Time for another tutorial? It's always time for another tutorial. This is power colors the orange rocket. This is really powerful.
Okay. Alright, got it. Time to go on a rampage with our new friend. I mean, he doesn't.
Tutorial,
hurt
obviously.
things, but okay.
Alright, I'll explain what Orange Rocket just said. Looks like Orange Rocket blasts off. Yeah, no kidding. Straight up, it's a huge jump. That's what it looks like on screen to me. Inside
Fun fact,
down, nice
rockets
and easy.
blast up.
You hit a bad guy or a spike. Or if you use an air boost, they'll come down right away, so be careful. If Orange Rocket's in your gauge, you can hit X-Men transform. But you head over to the goal. Oh, you're gonna have me go straight to the goal. That's nice of you. Transform to Orange Rocket, X.
Alright, so this is the most overpowered one because it takes us to the goal, right?
Obviously, yeah.
That's how it works.
Oh, well, I screwed that up. But ignoring that...
They said avoid the spikes, and look at what happens.
Yeah, I gotta
He
do it
touches
again.
spikes. First thing he does, touches spikes.
Oh, I know. If you want to fall quickly when you're floating down, set down plus BA to stomp. Yeah, we know that already. Orange Rocket says there's a way to change the direction. Flies out somewhere, just keep an eye out. It's off me, happy trail, Sonic! Okay. You can now use Orange Rocket. Okay, back to Sweet Mountain. That's enough out of that stage for now.
Which means time for another cutscene where they're gonna be like, wow, this place looks very sweet.
Yep.
That's gonna be it.
Or not.
Oh no, yes, thank you, game, thank you.
Maybe it was just every single level because it was Tropical Resort in its first level of the game.
I hope.
I mean, like, I know the missions are gonna have a bunch of them, but...
Yeah, which is fair. At the very least, I can understand. Because I was telling Mayo this, I don't know if it was between parts, but it's just like, there really doesn't need to be this many cutscenes at all. Not in a handheld Sonic game. I could say I know people do care about like stories for the most part, but when the hell are handheld Sonic game stories ever like that interesting? Exactly, that's what I thought.
I mean, like, the best example I could give you is probably Sonic Chronicles, but, if that's the best, then,
if that's
there
the
you go,
best,
there's your answer.
Yeah, if that's the best, we have a problem.
But you may wonder if we're ever gonna do that someday. No.
No.
Neither of us hate ourselves enough to do that.
I like how both you and me just shoot it down. We're just like, no, that's not happening.
I don't hate Chronicles as much as some people do, but I don't like it. Maybe it'd be like one of those HBO specials, but it wouldn't be like a prop.
Maybe. Either that, or for fun, we could do like a reaction to the soundtrack because it's hilarious. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that. Like, some songs are fine. And
so
then
there's
the
actually a
final
reason
boss.
for that one. Which is that there was a soundtrack, but Sega being Sega made a really stupid decision. And decided at the absolute last minute to tell their composer to change like half of the songs to be remixes.
Oh, that's great. That's why.
Because apparently the soundtrack didn't sound Sonic-y enough.
Well, guess what? It sounds even less like Sonic. Good job.
I mean, for what it's worth, we don't actually know what the original sounds like.
True. And, like, honestly, like, what the heck qualifies as a Sonic-y soundtrack? When does that even matter? Who cares?
I don't know, fans don't even know what I mean, so what chance does Sega have of knowing? If you think for a second they do, then go look up like the Sonic Generations Classic or Modern, like nobody can agree what the difference is.
There is a difference between the classic-esque soundtrack and the modern-esque soundtrack.
It's just nobody can agree what the difference is.
All I could say is, like, okay, so actually, it's, like, almost in phases, right? Because, like, Sonic, let's say, the beginning of Sonic, 3D Sonic, right? For the most part, up to probably Sonic 06 is, like, all rock music. And then before then, it's just, like, before then, it's just, like, what? Not rock music. Like, the classic games are just their 8-bit chiptune themes, right? And then after you get... Oh, yeah, sorry.
The adventure games aren't fully rock either, but again, whatever.
They aren't, yeah. They have rock. Yep, for the most part, it's more rock-orientated, right? It leans more towards that, because, yeah, it does go all over the place. But I guess if you had to choose a genre, there is more guitars and such, right? But then after you get to, like, essentially 06 and, like, Unleashed, it starts being, like, orchestrated, and it's, like, bombastic, and...
I mean, I would argue at least for 06 is more... Like, it wasn't full orchestral rock, but it feels like that's what they were going for. Unleashed onwards now is full-on orchestra.
Yeah. To be fair, Unleashed is literally, like... Unleashed doesn't even, like, count, in my opinion. Because the thing with Unleashed is, like, they're literally trying to do different music motifs, except for, like, the bass night stage themes, which are mostly jazz-orientated. Like, for the most part, if you're... Like, Sonic Unleashed, like, the day stages and just the normal, like, generic themes and whatever, right? They're replicating the sounds of that part of the world that it's supposed to be mimicking. So...
Yeah, that's what they should be doing, but it also means it doesn't really have a set style. Exactly.
I guess you could say maybe, like, the current age of Sonic is more electronic and, like...
I mean, we just haven't had as many games in, like, the 2010s as we did before. Like, Forces and Lost World is all we really have to base it on, and Lost World was another one of the orchestrals. Yeah, and after the backlash of the Forces soundtrack, I don't know if we're gonna get another electronic-y soundtrack. I hope we do. I think it could work. It's just...
Forces, it's funny because the Forces soundtrack I don't think is bad. It's just fine.
You know, I'm not a fan personally. It has good songs in it. I'll give it that. Like, I'm not gonna throw a blanket statement over and say like, no, it has good songs. It's just the overall feeling, like the synths just don't work.
It's just it's such a mess soundtrack to me. It's just like, it's okay. In classic Sonic themes just suck. And his levels just suck. Classic Sonic got shafted in Forces.
Classic Sonic shouldn't have even been in Forces, so you know what, whatever.
He shouldn't have. By any means. There was zero need for him to be in Forces.
He already had Sonic Mania that same year. Nobody was clamoring for Classic Sonic's return.
Yeah, if it was gonna be like a legit Generations 2, I'd be singing a different tune, but it's like it wasn't.
No,
so
it wasn't.
It
was literally just there to try to sell copies, and they didn't even learn their lesson because Team Sonic Racing did the same thing. They shafted Classic Sonic in there for no reason.
Oh my gosh, when will they learn? Their actions have consequences. Sammy, Classic Sonic fan, was right, Mayo.
Yay, S rank! Did it!
Ooh. Look how yellow it looks. It doesn't even look golden, it's just yellow. Ooh, not even a cutscene post-level, too. Nice. My friend just DM'd me in anger. Why do birds keep shitting on my car?
Just a good question. I don't know. I want to know this. Alright, we got a mission. Let's do it.
Yeah, this is gonna have a cutscene.
Yeah, no doubt, which... That's fair. Whoa! Look at all the sweet treats!
Seriously, the whole place reeks of sugar. I mean, it's
so, are we the only ones here, Sonic?
Apparently not. I bet Vector's here, that crocodile. It's Blaze! She's gonna melt everything!
No! I'm pretty sure Blaze was yours back in games.
Sonic, Tails, it's been too long.
Okay, and now that you're saying it, it definitely was. So I'm immediately thinking, oh yeah, that voice, but you're a nuisance. I like how that's the line that sticks out to me.
You're a nuisance.
I mean, Maureen was a nuisance. Thankfully, she's not in this
was.
game because she's stuck in the other dimension.
How the hell's Blaze here? Yeah, how are you here, Blaze? Never thought we'd see you here. Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, how'd you get here? Exactly. I mean, I'm glad they actually acknowledge this because, this is, again, it's basically Rush 3. They have to. It would be weird if they didn't.
The Soul Emerald suddenly started glowing. Then here I was.
As stupid of an explanation as that sounds, that's basically what happened in the first Rush game, so whatever.
So basically what you're telling me is that Sonic 06 didn't happen, but it did.
06 is in a weird limbo of canon.
Thanks, Sonic Generations.
Yeah, Generations is basically the sole reason for that, because otherwise I think everybody would just treat it as non-canon. Because it messes so many things up with the other games, so whatever.
I saw what I think were Eggman's robots, Sonic. Is something going on here? Is this going to be a third Rush game? I look forward to seeing whether you have what it takes to resolve the matters.
Why can't you resolve matters? You're more or less equal to Sonic.
Because I got teleported here, and I had to deal with the nuisance in my dimension last time. So you destroy the robots.
Fine, we'll destroy 20 enemies, whatever. Area 2, Mission 1. Alright.
I like how you were like, why don't you help? Then I gave you a completely logical reason. You're just like, you know what? You're right.
I mean, when you're right, you're right. I mean, theoretically, this shouldn't be too bad because the explosion is a screen nuke.
So yeah, so overall, this game is actually really good. I do want to preface this. It's probably the best in the Rush trilogy, personally, for me at least.
It was my least favorite. I don't think that way anymore. I think the original Rush is probably worse now, but it's,
I think, to me, Rush Adventure is the worst, but I like all three games.
For me, Rush Adventure is the best, and it's not even close.
So the reason why, I guess, Rush...
Although I do have a disdain towards Rush Adventure's missions to an extent. Although that's also optional, so I can't really hold it back too much.
That's the thing I was going to say. Like, there's a lot of kind of pointless stuff that bugs me, and I'll read this in a second, but I just want to finish my thoughts. There's a lot of pointless stuff in Rush Adventure to me, so I don't like it nearly as much. But anyways, nicely done, Sonic. I see you have a little need of my help here, or see you have a little need of my help here. I can read. I'm telling you, I can read. Also, yes. I need to deal with the nuisance. Oh, no.
Speaking of the nuisance. Hey, how's the nuisance doing?
No. Being a nuisance. I'm not reading the line the way it's supposed to. Okay. Getting into trouble there. Which is what I should be doing now, too. Wait a minute, Sonic.
No, Sonic, you've gotten a bad influence. No. Okay, that was the only mission for now, so let's go on.
Ready for a cutscene?
No.
Joking game, thank you.
I mean, say what you want about the other games, at least they didn't have cutscenes mid or in between the acts. They would stay
Rush did.
For,
well, they had it between the zones. Well, they both did, actually, between the zones. So.
Well, I'm not saying they didn't have any story. They obviously did.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. I guess since that cutscene wasn't as long as I was actually thinking it would be, I do like all three games, but I guess the whole... You do have to grind in Rush Adventure, which is the dumbest thing in the world.
You do, but you don't have to grind a lot, so I don't hold it... Like, I do not get points for that, but I don't not get a lot of points.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I think Rush Adventure overall has better, level design, because Rush is cool.
Because Rush's level design is awful. It's not exactly hard to beat that. And that's basically why I think Rush is the worst, because the level design is so bad.
I think it's better than some of the advanced games, at least, though. Some of the advanced games are pretty bad. I think it's
questionable.
3? 2 or 3. One of those have issues. They both have bad habits of, like, these weird, like, leaps of faith, almost.
I have issues with both those games' level design.
In Bottomless
Leaps of
Pits.
Faith isn't really a thing in either of them. Leaps of Faith, though, yes, absolutely.
You mean Bottomless Pits?
Yeah, because I always said that's
Yeah,
what
Bottomless. Yeah, you said Leaps of Faith again because your mind was on it. But yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Bottomless Pits are the worst part about the Rush games in general. So, all the Rush games. This one too, but this one has it the least. It's like the least problematic. But I would say every single Rush game does have that problem. But yeah, overall Rush Adventure I think has like better level design than Rush. I guess I will say there is also a soundtrack bias for me when it comes to the first Rush game. So.
Oh, I know. I haven't forgotten how you would not shut up about it back in Rush Adventure.
Because Rush Adventure isn't as good with the soundtrack.
Rush Adventure is a direct upgrade. I do not like Rush 1 soundtrack at all.
It says
I said it back then. Yeah. I'm going counterbalance because you're going 100 the other direction. What of it?
To be fair, you're in a minority, but I understand. Like, I get it. Like, if you don't like that sort of style, like, I get it. Because I have a friend who's the exact same way. Like, another friend. You're, like, not the only person I know. I think I might have said it at the time, but I was, like, wrong. Because I do have another friend who... But I think you and him might have very similar taste in the sense of... I don't think either of you really like sample-based music.
I don't immediately hate sample-based, but I am somewhat biased against it.
Or I mean, I should rephrase it. Like blatant sample-based stuff, for example. For example, he doesn't really like launch-based zones theme because it has those vocal samples always playing.
Oh, yeah, no, like I still like the vocal samples in general in Sonic tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
At least not in like
he's
the
the
older games. It just does not sound good.
Yeah, so he's the same. So you two have like a very similar opinion when it comes to Sonic music like that, which is fine. Like I get it. Like if you're not gonna like the one soundtrack or like the first song you hear in like Sonic Rush 1, like the first Sonic Rush, you're not gonna like any other bit of the soundtrack. It's basically that, but just different. Yeah, exactly. So like I get it. Like I think I detested it a lot at first, but like I understand. Like I get where the thought process comes from.
Especially because like a lot of my personal series favorites for OC is from Rush Adventure. It's like, yeah, no, it's not even close for me.
Well, he had a C rank and he was depressed.
I'll go back someday, just not today.
Another mission?
And then, of course, this game just colors the soundtrack again, just impressed.
Yeah, which is kind of a shame, but I think if for the most part
it's the
fine.
DS, it's whatever. Like the compression isn't too bad. Alright, mission 2. What are we doing this time? I think it does its
compositions totally fine, so it does have that.
So is this gonna be Silver? Because I always seem to pair Blaze and Silver together for reasons.
I don't think he pops up yet, but I could be wrong. It's been a while.
I mean, this game has basically every Sonic character that existed at the time.
Yeah, he does pop up. I just don't know if it's yet.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea where any of the characters are. I just know they show up.
Yeah, pretty much.
This place really does have all kinds of rides, huh?
Yep.
Ooh, look at that! Experience the future, it says.
Alright, he's appearing. Silver's appearing here.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
The future looks like any other ride to me.
Yep, there he is, right on cue.
Yeah. As soon as they said future, I was like, all right, he's appearing.
All right, so.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh boy, I'm ready.
They think that's what the future's like. Please.
That's honestly not the worst. Like if you worked in that voice a little bit, you would actually have something that sounded very similar to like 4Kids' version of Silver.
I tried my hardest there, actually. Silver.
What's up?
Hey, oh god, I was gonna sound like Chip there. Hold on.
You haven't playing Unleashed.
Hey, Sonic, you planning on riding this thing? I'd give it a pass. The future's not all stone and buildings like that. Bullshit, it is.
You want to bet? What's the future you came from, like Silver? It's on fire.
There's the Iblis trigger.
Yeah, I'll bet
it's a lot brighter
than this.
The sky is blue and everybody's got a smile.
Okay, so we are completely retconning Auto 6. Okay. So
Well, to be
Generations,
fair,
have fun
he did-
explaining that one.
He did save the universe there, so I guess it.
We
kinda
did, but
checks
again,
out.
Generations.
Or not, but yeah, true. I don't know, dude. It makes it weird. That sounds like the world now. Exactly. If you're looking for a fun ride, I found one. Care to give it a go?
Rescue 20. Oh no, the Wisps one again.
No,
This
we
gave me
don't want
trouble
to give it a go. No, we don't want to give it
that
a go.
actually reminds me, I don't think I added my deaths because I said I was going to do that. So,
Yeah, 4 deaths.
yep, so I will do that now. Come on, we can pause so we can go to all of them.
Yeah, probably should.
Okay.
I'm glad that my impression of Silver was not that far off.
Yeah, like, it actually wasn't a bit, like, it does sound, it's the kind of thing where you would actually have something very close if you was actively practicing it, which obviously you weren't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just, like, so I imagined I'll tell you my thought process, right? I imagined the cutscene, specifically when he finds Sonic for the first time in Soliana, when you back to battle him.
Yeah, fair.
And I was like, I'm gonna base my voice off of, like, that encounter.
Uh-oh. So this is me struggling with the Burst Wisp.
Aren't you supposed to just tap? Or no, you're supposed to just press the buttons, right? Or is it in,
You have to hold it.
Is it... Oh, okay.
At least if you want it to go all the way up.
Oh, you have to synchronize it to when it hits. Okay, I see.
Yeah. And you just barely have enough time in the gauge. And I'm about to die.
Yeah. I knew that was happening.
Oh yeah, I did too. I spent way too much time there. Is he gonna safe the ring? Nope.
My friend took a picture of the bird crap, by the way. Yeah, it's massive.
I feel like I'm missing context, and I think it's better that way.
It is just a massive bird. He is so mad, and he says there's one on the sunroof too, because that one was on the back of his car. He's
Funny
so
enough, we've been
mad.
having bird problems too, like where I live, so just the bird invasion. There,
Could be
made
worse.
it.
It could be the Great Emu War.
Hey, the Great Emu War was amazing. It's a lesson of what not to waste your money on.
I can't remember. I think we talked about it during one of the streams, like the last stream.
Yeah, I think it was like the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Yeah, because I remember us talking about, hey, there's a...
Yeah, I can't stomp or anything. I'm stuck like this. This is purely.
Can you
just
not
the
even
waste
like
of-
press a? Can you not even?
I can
press
go
a
left and
button to,
right, and that
like,
is
go
it.
faster? Did you press down to see if it would make you?
I did.
die? No.
And I have to go through there if I 100% because there's the ring.
You'll probably figure it out when the time comes. You know, ever since we talked about the Sonic Rush soundtrack briefly, all I'm hearing is like the music in my head now.
Yes, I know you have a problem. We did Rush Adventure.
But did we do Rush Colors?
I mean, Rush Colors is just colors.
Exactly. You're not gonna make it from that. You screwed
I
up,
know.
man. It's over. It's over. You're gonna dead. Why don't you? Maybe you should take the left path if you haven't. What if there's like more wisps there?
Might be. Wait.
Not that left path. The top left path. Well,
That's
whatever
where it
path you
came
didn't
from.
take. I guess whatever path you didn't take.
So yeah, it would be this one, but that one's the dead end.
What about to the left of the balloon?
That's where it came
Oh
from.
wait, can you just take the balloon up?
That would explain so much, because it goes down normally, but I think when I have burst on, it goes... I got crushed. Couldn't even finish playing the sound effect for the last death. That explains so many things. Why would I even think to test that?
Well, I mean, there is a balloon there. I guess it makes sense. When you have fire and you have a hot air balloon, it does rise into the air.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's what we call basic science.
Which I am not good at, despite being a scientist. I know.
Yeah, he's only good at complex science.
Could be missing out on a ring, but whatever. Alright. Can I dive? I'm gonna start button matching things. No, that's just a speed up option, so no. You cannot go back down.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, something worked. So, is there more to the stage? Okay, there's more to the stage.
There's 3!
Okay, well...
I'll still count that as a pass. Okay, clearly I need to go down. Or at the very least I can't go all the way up when I go up. Like I can go high up enough to get that one and then fall down.
Everything makes a lot more sense now that you can use the thingy. Fred is still yelling to me about the bird cap. I just want you to know.
Those are birds.
Yelling. He is so mad. It's really funny. Wow, that makes it so much easier. It's
really
not even
does.
funny.
Oh, for the... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought there was gonna be no more until I got past the dive. There, whatever. I have to come back anyway.
Leave it to you, Sonic!
Yep. So, what's keeping up the trend of the Wisp missions being the worst in the game? Good to know.
You got that right. You seem busy. When I found you, anything I can help with? Yeah, we've got a bit on our plate, but I got it covered. No, Sonic, he's asking, you're getting help. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, like, he's straight up offering to help you with this, like... I get that you get some weird sense of enjoyment out of this, but really, there's no reason for you to turn this down.
Well, Sonic, if you die, you know it's on you. I'll bet you do. Well, keep it up, Sonic.
Sorry, I know this is you talking to yourself cutscene. Tails literally didn't say a thing that entire time.
Well, it's because he had nothing to say, you know? He had nothing to say but suffer.
And another mission. Who's it gonna be this time? There's somebody out there! They kind of referred back to my old voice for a second, sorry. Oh, it's everybody!
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Well, no, everyone is here. Oh god, I literally, like,
You voiced 3 of the 4 of them here.
Oh, boy. Oh, hey, it's some Sonic friends. Hello.
Well, quite fascinating with the enemy. Or quite fraternizing with the enemy, I can read. Well, I'm about to challenge them.
Yeah, to what cards? Game attack.
64. Ignore him. No face our challenge.
If it will make you two quiet down. Yeah, I'm eager to see what the robots in this era can do.
I'm so confused about the Cannon of Silver.
Flames and my power is pretty like fireworks.
I mean, for what it's worth, I know Silver is in, like, the Rivals games, like the ones on the PSP, so maybe they're going with that. I haven't played those, so I don't know.
Or maybe Sonic 06 is canon and his future is just good. I don't know. That's it. That's all I could think of.
But there's
and then Generation retcons it. Because this is technically before Generation, so.
True. Only by a year though. A retreat.
Disappointing.
Pathetic. was that challenge? Where was the challenge in that?
I was about to say, like, where's Sonic and Tails? The robots are gone.
It's okay, I
Your
still
quota
have
of four
3 of the 4
characters.
characters.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, are you two alright?
I guess makes up for you killing your voice in the last part, I suppose.
I guess.
Hey guys, you two missed the party! Looks like those 2 robots of Eggman's got away. Again, they're dim bulbs, but they run away like pros.
Tails, you want to
They popped out as soon as we got close to the ride! Perhaps it merits a closer look.
Oh, there it is. See, Tails can speak. Oh, what do you think, Sonic?
Okay.
I've got this one. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, mission 2-3. Reach the goal before time runs out. Okay,
You can
fine.
do this.
I hit boost too late. Well, okay. I need to fix the death counter because we are now in double digits.
This is why I make sure, like, my deaths are always.
I
like,
usually do, but I was in a
right
rush because
now.
I didn't have it in part 1. I didn't want to spend
You
too
get it?
long.
He was in the Sonic Rush, guys. You get it? Laugh at my joke.
Sonic Rush! Ha 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 ha! He's holding you
better
hostage,
laugh at my
guys.
joke. Mayo, you didn't hear anything. Neither will they. Neither will they. That sounds way more threatening than I was intending it to. Do you think Sonic to this day still loves chili dogs?
Absolutely. Although they don't really
What?
show it in the games. Like the last game I think that had it was Black Knight. And that was literally just
What
the
the
opening
heck?
cutscene.
What the heck attracted him to chili dogs? Well, they had it in Generations.
Oh, they do? I don't remember that. I don't doubt it, I just don't remember it.
Yeah, he gets it for a birthday present,
Ah, okay.
and then he immediately loses his chili dog.
Yeah, that checks out with literally every other game. Like, but bonus, like, I still think like, the intro for Black Knight did it best. Where he's juggling it for like 3 minutes, then he just randomly loses it anyway. Oh, dead.
Get like your eyes because he's so tired and sleepy.
We're recording late, but we're not recording that late for once.
I just wanted to stream Mayo, and this is what you do.
I mean, if you were streaming, you would have gone for like 3 hours again. Probably more because of the next level in particular.
I actually woke up early today, so it was very, very, very plausible that I was going to stream earlier and for quite some time. But then you were like, actually, we're going to need to record because there's games coming up, which I'm not going to say to not date this video, that you were going to play. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine, sure.
I mean, Yogi literally does the same thing with me, so...
Yeah. Not that I'm blaming you. So it's more of just like a, yeah, okay, you know, he is the one thing. It's like, yeah, sure.
Time!
And by that, I mean, how dare you, Mayo Doctor? How dare you play video games? Who do you think you are, a video game player?
Yeah, that'd be weird, right?
Ooh, speaking of which, did you see my 600 subscriber video came out?
I did. Congratulations on managing to get a video that's an hour long.
Thank you!
No, that isn't like
You
the
guys
bumper
think he's
crew.
joking, but he's actually proud.
I mean, honestly, any video on this channel is an accomplishment.
Exactly. I still have plans for the Bubsy video. So.
No plans for Shadow, though. He literally had a 5-year lead on me, and I still beat him to it.
And I think actually it might have had a longer lead. Let me see what the first part was uploaded. I'm curious now.
I want to say it was like 2016. So, yeah,
It might have. No, it was before then because I moved out of the.
Oh wow!
I moved out of the country at the time, or state at the time. So I know that's not it. So let me check. We shall see.
Yeah, this mission is being awful to me too. Also, don't look at the death counter.
Joke's on you, I'm already not looking. That's not it. Still looking for the first video. I know it's somewhere. I know I have it somewhere.
Look at it again.
Ooh, I wonder if this video is age restricted. It's not. It has the word shitty in it. In the title. Because I made a lot of my update videos that were called like shitty X video here, like shitty whatever the update video is here, and they all have turtles with guns on them.
Yep. Back when you actually bothered making updates. Nowadays it's like, yeah, no, your channel's dead. Or basically dead.
I have a more important channel. It's called Yogaidr. Dude, it's even worse, man. It started in 2014.
Oh no. You had almost a 10-year lead, and I
August
still
22nd.
beat you.
Wow, that is really bad. You know what, Mayo? If I can beat Garion, that's all that matters at this point.
Garion's gonna beat you. He has like 100 stories in, and you only have like 20.
He is, but he's being very slow, surprisingly.
I mean, how many videos has he uploaded in the time that it is taking you to record one?
We don't need to
Probably all of them.
We don't need to talk about that, man. You're just jealous because I don't know.
Because what? Because I'm done and you think I want to go back and do it again?
Yes. See, Mayo, for the true experience, you have to do it 326 times.
Okay, lead by example. Lead by example, bud. This mission is terrible. It is so bad.
What do you mean? It's amazing.
It's purely from the lack of time.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't help that you have no real sense of direction.
I don't.
Not
and I can't tell what's the ground and what isn't.
More like this stage doesn't really tell you which direction to go. It's very open-ended.
Can be a good thing. I don't really think it is here, but there are situations and stages where I think it works. Uh-oh. Well, up into the abyss.
Yeah, bad idea in retrospect, yeah. I thought that was going to end the way it did.
I could have saved that. It was just...
You just wanted the time for some reason, even though you were going to lose the time getting the time back.
Yeah, and that is why this mission is awful. They expect you to somehow hit these tiny capsules floating out in the void.
It's gonna need the controller, man. I got this.
You probably would do it first try, no problem, and I would still be baffled at how you did it. And then you wouldn't even be able to explain. You'd just be like, oh, it's so easy. Why are you having trouble with this?
Yeah, probably. So goes like... Guess who has to go to the DMV tomorrow?
Have fun!
I have an appointment, but you bet your ass it's gonna still take too long. The DMV. When is the DMV ever hasty?
DMV around here isn't actually too bad anymore.
It depends on what time you go in, I guess, but it's usually pretty bad.
As long as you go in early in the day. which is what you should be doing anyway.
Yeah, but then everybody gets that idea. I have to do it later in the day because I'm not going to be like there. I have an appointment, so I guess like I do get a little bit of an advantage because of that. But it's
You have
still
appointments for the DMV?
Yeah, you can make appointments.
Not here, you can't. California must be terrible if you need to rely on appointments.
It's basically a skip the line feature.
Yeah, we don't need those here.
Yeah, at least it's pretty bad here. At least in the city I live in, so...
Okay, literally over half my deaths in this game have been from this one mission. Can I please pass it?
Only if you ask with more intent. And then you apologize to the game.
No! Pretty sure I started this mission on like 9 deaths. Like, it was single digit.
Apologize to the game, man, otherwise you're never gonna win.
No.
See, this is why you're never gonna win.
I will go at 1,000 deaths. You know me, I'm stubborn.
Yes, I absolutely do know you. And I know you will do that. Because you're insane. That's why I love you.
This is also why I tend to have, like, 50 times more deaths in LPs than you do.
I mean...
Too stubborn to change my strategy.
Yeah, that too. Stop being stubborn.
And
Stop stubbing your toe. Stop stubbing your toe. You know it hurts.
Ow!
See, he stubbed his toe again. I told him not to. But here he goes, stubbing his toe again.
This mission is horrible! I take back what I said about the wisp missions. This is the worst!
Well, in general, the wisp missions have been worse. This has just been a one and done. For all you know, the other timed ones aren't that bad.
They probably aren't. It's like the issue with these ones, I've already said it, is the fact that the time capsules are floating out in the air. And they barely give you the time that you would get to... So, like, if it takes you 6 seconds to get a 5-second capsule, then obviously it's not helping.
Yeah, this one is very burst-oriented, so...
Okay.
Guess what, Mayo?
24?
Science. You know what's better than 24?
Oh, I was so close! How much you want to bet above those spikes late in that spring? Like, that's probably the goal.
I've been assuming that since you started.
Ugh.
Mayo, what do you know what's better than 24?
26?
25.
Oh, well, that's it.
There's our SpongeBob reference for the part. Typical me, making sure that I get it out of the way.
Prime example of the spending more time to get the time capsule than time you actually save. There.
You want to
And there is more back here.
You want a tip to win? Go fast.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
You're welcome.
I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to get through here, like, without cheat engine or something.
I mean, this game is possible.
I don't see it. Like, I'm
You're just doing it wrong, Mayo.
like,
I don't
if
know
this-
what you're supposed
like,
to
if
do
it-
right.
If I was doing this on my main channel, I probably would have stopped by now, and then I would have cracked open like a task spot or something.
No, there even is a task bot made for this game.
Doesn't matter if it's for the game, you just need for the emulator. Or system.
I thought you need... Well, tasks are essentially just recordings, so you would need a recording of it.
Yeah.
So that would assume that somebody has a recording of it task... Or you saying you would task it yourself.
Yeah, I would do it myself, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant, like, you would get a task bot from someone.
No.
It's like, well, just
I
assuming
would...
that they've done it.
I'm curious, because I've never once checked up the spring. Is there a time capsule up here? There is not. Okay, well, had to look.
Maybe there's life up there. Specifically the board game of life. Ooh, that's what we should do one of these days for a random part. The board game of life.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, if you have Tabletop Simulator, that is 100% a possibility. I was gonna say, because we can play tabletop games every now and again, but it's ruined. Who do I get to blame? Ooh, and Maya lagged out there for a second.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, and Maya lagged out there for another second. Just kidding, he didn't. Not that time.
Oh.
Doing. He's doing. We're doing. Here's my song.
Yes! Freedom!
See?
I think that took
He's
me like
doing.
20 minutes.
He had 9 seconds to spare. C
This
rank.
part
Ooh,
ends
he has
up
to do
being
it
like
again.
an hour longer than the last one. This is why. Sonic, don't lie to me.
Easy as pie.
Lies! Dirty, dirty lies!
Nicely done, Sonic. So, what was there?
Death. The abyss. It was staring back at me.
How about
All I
you
saw
try
is nothing.
Tails?
Empty nothingness.
Nothing special. I mean, you weren't wrong. There was literally nothing special there. I see.
Just
Perhaps
bombs
we jump to
everywhere.
conclusions then.
Hey, Blaze, maybe you should go in there. You're basically an eternal Blaze Wisp, so you know what? Go in there. Have fun.
There's a nuisance likely in there.
Fair play. I must feel bad about this robot's to pick the fight with you two.
No, you don't. Don't lie. Talk about unlucky. Right? Don't exaggerate. I merely defended myself. Excuse me. And it was soon obvious how weak they were. I pulled my punches. Wow. That was pulling punches? Yeesh. I'm out of here.
Yes, good.
I can't-
Leave.
He literally is out of here.
Okay, so all that's left is the boss. See, Shepard's take a closer look.
Who's ready for the cutscene?
Oh, no
Oh,
cutscene.
no, never mind. Maybe if I just keep saying that, we'll never get a cutscene. So it seems to be working so far.
Okay, got enough boost now. Get up there.
You got boost power. I like this little candy cane.
Nice 2D image you got back there.
Hey, don't trash talk his JPEG. You're just jealous because you don't have a JPEG, alright?
We can start.
What is that red thing you're absorbing? Is that just the Blaze Wisp?
It's burst, and I genuinely did not notice I was
Burst?
collecting it until now. You're probably supposed to burst up there in order to attack it. But as I've proven, that's not necessary, so...
Yeah, but don't you want an S rank?
I'm already long past an S rank.
You're also long past being able to hit him at this rate. Oh, never mind.
You were saying?
I take it back. Come on, he has little HP. Just burst up there and destroy him. Come on. Maybe you have to hit him when he totem pulls. I guess he's just totem pull. Okay, nope, I guess he just homing attacked it over and over and over again. Wow, these bosses are as easy as the ones in actual Sonic Colors.
I mean, for what it's worth, at least these are more in line with bosses in the actual Rush games.
True. At least it's not Sonic Rush 1 where it takes 7 years.
And there's multiple repeats. Which, to be fair, that's yet to be seen in this game, but I'm not a repeat yet! Welcome back, Sonic!
Tails, anything new from Yacker to report?
My case has been acting up. I think I got it fixed, though.
Bull.
Let's see. We missed store powerful energy in our bodies.
I thought
Eggman
that's
is
gonna
trying to
blow
suck
us
the power out.
That I already knew. Eggman said as much himself. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
He says if you take on a wisp hyper and go on energy, it becomes a Nega Wisp. I have no idea what that means.
No problem. I'll just get Blaze. She's used to dealing with those nega things.
True.
And I'll have all of you free before Eggman can do a thing. Yeah, she's used to Eggman Nega, who is not in this game. So
Surprisingly, considering how basically everyone else is.
what about Whiskers?
Never say never.
Never.
So, why is there the burst thing on the top screen, but then there's another thing there and it's just blank? The same thing is true for Starlight. Like, it's just one of them is there and one of them
question.
I noticed this back.
Maybe.
No, that's burst.
No.
Maybe it's showing
maybe it's
the wisps
maybe
that
it's
you
just
need.
Yeah, maybe it's showing the wisps that you need to get through to the air. That would make sense.
Okay, well. Thank you all for watching. Sorry this video is almost an hour long. Thank that one mission for taking an eternity.
Yep. So see you for the next part.
When we do the Starlight Carnival, since somebody made me hold off on it. See you all then. Goodbye. All toast or toast.
Chicken tenders?